Yo, what it do on this fucking Sunday? How's everybody out there? I am Alamo the Press, and no, I did not have no sex relationships with no porn star. Yo, what's goody, man? Today's topic, man, I know y'all been seeing it and been hearing it and been watching it, right? Uh Topic is Doug Christie versus a whole wife and his old teammate Chris Webber. What do y'all think about that, man? What do you think about that? Well, what? Doug Christie found out after 21 years that his wife was having a secret love affair. You know what I mean? Jackie Christie. Yeah, everybody know her as on what you call that? Love and basketball wives or whatever. Whatever. A lot of them basketball wives is bullshit. Well, he found out 21 years ago that his wife for over 21 years was having a secret relationship, a secret relationship, so called. Thought it was secret. Had, let me get that right. Thought it was secret. But it ended up coming up making you know, having a love child with his teammate, with his homie. We all know who that is. Mr. AKA Mr. Mr. Timeout.
No more. You understand?
I call him Mr. Timeout because everything he did was goddamn a timeout. And he had to pause. He had to pause for a minute because he lucky Doug Christian pause on that ass. You understand what I mean? The woman Jackie was crucial. But the reason why I call him Mr. Pause, Mr. Timeout is because this reason. Bro.
Long, a 2 to tie. Michigan will have to bring it.
Oh, he walked and the referee missed it.
Weber brings it into the front court. They have no timeouts remaining.
He walked and the referee missed it. And then he took a timeout.
Michigan doesn't have any.
He got by with a walk, and Jimmy calls a technical.
North Carolina versus Michigan in 1993.
And so it'll be a technical
National
foul.
championship at that.
And the ball. A huge mental mistake.
A huge. So he always been a fuck up in our eyes, Mr. Timeout. You know what I mean? You going around there fucking another man's wife or having sexual relationship with another man's wife and can't tell a man how super was that? How super was that? But you dumbed out. You boned her and had a baby. Had a baby, a love child with her, and thought that shit wasn't gonna catch up. So you know what, Mr. Let me show you what my dude is. Mr. This is the woman that all of this is all about. Jackie. These old washed up, wino looking ass women. Yo, I could never really get that. But it do happens in relationships that somebody kid is running around somebody else's kid. It happens. But your man, Mr. Off the bench, aka Doug Christie, he was off the bench. Yes, he was a starter, but he was off the bench to his wife for how long? So and so years. So my man Doug is out there right now. He's out there taking his shit to where it belongs. He ain't taking it to the streets because the motherfucker was real serious like that. Doug is 54, bro. He a little bit too old to be going out there on some street level shit. But off some non-street level stuff, he's taking it in the right position. He's suing both of their ass. Yo, is he right? Hell yeah. Any man would have did it. Any man would have did it. And plus, he got an ass whooping behind that, bro. We would have to meet up in some way and how he would have to come and see his daughter and all that. Happy for the man divorced because you was fucked up. You was a fucked up woman. You could have got your ass whooped. You could have got your ass whooped, bro. Doug, man, and I see why she really left you too, man. You looking luscious right there in that picture right there, man. You looking mad zesty. Yeah, you understand what I mean? She wanted a real man. You heard what Mr. T told Rocky Balboa. Hey woman, you get tired of this nigga. Come and see what a real man look like.
Since you a man,
You feel me? What a real man look like. Yeah, that's hard shit, bro. That's hard shit plus partnership, bro. Your wife, you can never turn a whore into a housewife. And he said, if you go back and look at what Chris Webber and all of them allegedly was saying, that they was piping, they was doing this for years. This ain't no one-time thing and all of that. Every time she turned around and they was going out of town and you had to go somewhere, she was calling up Webb, C Webb, the Mr. Timeout. She was calling Mr. Timeout because Mr. Off the Bench ain't here. They sent him somewhere else. You know, but it happened to who else wifey was like that? There's a couple of people wives that don't bring your wife to the basketball game. That's all I could say. But it was a couple of people, wives and moms, that teammates was piping. You don't bring that your family members or your wife, so-called, to a basketball game. People, wives is being violated. Yeah, girlfriends is being violated by a homie or whoever. But yo, Doug, man, you should have never came out with that zest look and let Mr. Timeout come in and take over your spot, because that was a little bit zesty right there. How he looked at like, yo, damn, I just stole this man's wife. Yo, how could you look your teammate in the face at that? Like, yo, bro, we going out there to go do this, all of this. So everything that Doug Christie was doing behind her back, you might have was telling them. You might have was pillow talking. See where? Word up. Because I was doing this for years. They said this was going on for years. And he wanted to tell his man. He wanted to tell him, yo, and he was like, yo, nah, we're gonna keep this love child on the side. For 21 years. Y'all went through this shit for 21 years, baby. 21 years. And then this man, probably just now divorcing his wife after about probably 30 years plus. He was with her. So, yo, make that make sense, bro. Make that make sense. But hopefully, to all y'all rap bastards, y'all fishy ass that's out there sneaking, backdooring other niggas, piping other niggas' wives and stuff like that. You know, to us males or males that ain't with that shit, you bring your wife over, I'm backdooring her. Yeah, front doing her too. But any man would have did it. But Jackie wasn't that shit. She wasn't that. Yo, Chris Webber. Chris Webber, we don't see nothing about him, hear nothing about him, talk about him, none of that shit. Chris Webber, though, apparently Jackie wasn't that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hide this from your man. You's a sucker. You's a sucker and you's a sellout. Cause you let this shorty tell you not to go tell your man. You supposed to broke up the relationship. This hardship relationship. Y'all supposed to broke that shit up. He supposed to didn't want to be your homie no more. Your wife supposed to be over here fucking him. But that's what I would have took that route. With payback's a motherfucker. I'm impregnating her 2 times. You impregnate mine once, I'm impregnating yours 3 times. Fuck that. I'm having 3 kids by you. Ain't nothing funny. Like and subscribe to the channel.